Dealing with the battle we go through life. We ask for chances fair. Chance equal our strike. Chance do it there. We should win. Let it be by the code. Faith and honor held high. We should lose. Stand by the road. Chill the winners go by. Day by day. We get better and better. We can't be beat.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Lou House, that wannabe college walk-on athlete. We're coming in here with a hot new take this week. We're on what, week 3, week 4? I don't know at this point. Everyone's confused at this point. We don't know what the hell we're doing, but we know that we're playing La Tech this week. So I want to let my boys introduce themselves and let you guys get to know them. Go ahead, guys.
Ron Rivera. They call me the band nerd, but I didn't even do band in college, so.
Blair. Yeah, I'm the college dropout.
Kanye West status.
Yeah. Fuck college. It's all about the sport, the numbers. You don't need college for that.
Damn right. So today, guys, we're going to just be talking about La Tech. But before we get started with La Tech, we're going to talk about this abysmal, I guess, win last week. So, yeah, we're going to come in, like I said, we got that correction. It is week 4, everybody, just to let you know. We aren't that effed up before the show begins, but we are going to be by the end of it, so hopefully you guys remember it. Take a drink to that one, right? So, right now we're going to talk about last game a little bit, and let me tell you, it was not a good win, but I guess it was a win. So first, I guess we're gonna let my boy Ron go. What did you think about last game, man?
I mean, I called it from the 21 sesh we put up. It wasn't pretty, but just the way that they try to clean the running and the passing. So Harburg was the real deal today, or last week. So we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Well, I can tell you right now, no one knows what the hell you thought last week because no one's seen that episode thanks to Ron Rivera and his drunken escapades. But anyway.
It's all Louis' house.
What do you think, Nico? What was your thoughts on last week? Go ahead.
Man, last week, I mean, I'll see it as a good win just because of the type of fan I am. I think we shut him down, especially Lombardi. Lombardi sucks. For Northern Illinois, made him look like trash. Harburg might be the formula that we need for the offense. Good legs, running the ball, almost over 4.5 yards a carry when he is running. So let's keep that going. I like it.
For sure. The thing that I really got surprised with was the same thing you said, Harburg. He was a big surprise, and he looks like a kid out there. Like, when he's playing and stuff like that, like, you don't even recognize that he's 6'6" and 2 whatever. Like, he just looks like a kid out there playing football with his friends and stuff like that. So I think that was a really good thing. Even though last week wasn't as good as it could have been, that was his first time playing and stuff like that. At least he was making it look like it was like second nature and stuff like that. And that makes it, I guess, a little bit more positive for this week because we're kind of playing the same caliber of team. So now he's got like a week and a half to get ready and then move on from that, and hopefully he progresses that. So that'll take us into our next segment where we're just going to dive in to talking about the specific parts of the players that we think are going to break out for each team. So, session, and we're going to talk about one player from each team that we think is going to be a breakout player. So, before we get going, fuck everybody in this room because everybody's going to be wrong. Watch it be some like bench player or some shit. But anyway, we're going to let the band nerd go first. Rivera, go ahead. What do you think?
I'm going to go with, I know Anthony Grant's going to get the whole load coming Saturday.
Whole load.
I'm going to rely on Quentin Ives. I don't even know how to pronounce his name, so I apologize. He's the freshman true freshman from Jersey. So let's see if he can help with the carrying the load since LA Tech's defense is horrible on the run. So hopefully he can get a good couple games or a couple carries and then get a touchdown or whatever. So I'm rooting for you, 28. And then for Louisiana Tech, I'm going to have to go with the quarterback, Hank. I know what it is with Hank Bachmeier. I know what it is with all these 5th, 7th year seniors, but this guy's a 5th year senior and hopefully gets wrecked again like last week. So I think he'll help him get a couple touchdowns, but other than that, hopefully he gets sacked 5 times.
Priceless. Okay. Well, Nico, what do you think?
Yeah, for me this week for Nebraska, the Harburg continue the show, man. I'm going for 4 TDs for Harburg. It's happening.
Damn, what? 4 TDs how? Running or throwing?
2. I want to see. I'm going 2 and 2 from Harburg.
I'm gonna give you the hat trick and go 2 picks added on to that.
Against our boy, huh?
No, I'm not. But again, he's just not a good passer. I think he may prove us different. I don't know.
He might get lucky on the passes, but I mean, he makes the leg work look pretty effortless.
He does.
He can use it well. I think the 2 touchdowns running is going to come real easy. You might be right about the passing, but I think we've got a couple decent weapons that can
He's
get
very childlike out there on the field with his manner of play. Not like he's childish or something, but just like how he looks like he's having fun. So I think that's really good for a quarterback. When a quarterback is having fun, you see 2 different sides of him like a coin. You know, when it's too serious for him or the pressure is too high, you know, that's where the mistakes come from. But when you're having fun, you know, and the pressures you can take, you know, you get to see good quarterback play and stuff like that. So yeah, I think he can do that, but I also think the passing game isn't gonna go the way. So I got 2 great players. First off, I'm gonna go with Louisiana Tech here for the first breakout player, and I'm just gonna pick this guy because he's got the best name in college football. Nigga's name is Smoke Harris though. What up? What up, Smoke? How you doing, man? I know you on here watching this, dude. You gonna ball out, dude. Even if you see this after the fucking game, man, whatever, dude, you gonna ball out. So that's my La Tech player. I say Smoke is going to get at least 2 to 3 touchdowns because he's the whole offense. Nobody else on that offense is going to do anything else. The line barely shows up for Louisiana Tech at this point. So Smoke is definitely going to bring that smoke, and I think Nebraska's corners are going to have their hands full. I don't think they're going to get beat or anything like that. I just think that, you know, of course, he's going to have to be the one to score for them if they do get to that point of scoring. So that's the player I picked for La Tech. And then for Nebraska, I'm going to pick Cameron Lionheart. My boy, like I said, that O-line is abysmal. So I think my boy is going to wreck shop with the rest of his men's. And with that, it's just going to make it just a barbecue chicken show. That's what it's going to be. So it's either going to be, you know, they're going to break out or, you know, that D-line for Nebraska is about to eat. And this is how you get those highlight tapes to be able to go to the NFL, guys. So, good shit. It's your boy Lewis House. We're coming back in for another session right now. We're going to be talking about just some quick game stats that we think the game is going to turn out like. So we're going to let everyone get a quick score prediction and then a quick over and under prediction. I don't even know what the fuck the over and under is for this game. I would assume because it's Nebraska that they have legacy and bullshit like that, that they're always going to get like a heavy fucking lead on teams and shit like that when it comes to the over and under and stuff like that, or just high points in general. I think Nebraska's going to score a lot. I don't know why, but they think that. So, Rivera, answer my question first off, nigga. What the hell is the over and under? And then, after you answer that, you tell me.
Books, they got the over and under 47, and and I think it'll go over. I think we'll score as much as we did last week. So I'm going to go Huskers at least score 42 points. I don't know about LA Tech. I think what's going to happen for stats, I think we'll go for 300 rushing yards.
Damn.
So
one running back? Shit, that's all we got on the team.
Run, as a team. I don't know who, but
okay.
Hopefully they get 100 rushers, and then a couple everyone else split. But I think our rushing's going to help out, get us more confident. Hopefully get the O-line to start blocking better, get better at blocking so that way we're not taking sacks. And other than that, yeah, I think we'll go over the 47-point margin. And LA Tech, I think they'll just have 14 points. So I'm going to go with 42-14, the Huskers.
Hey, Bavakla, what are you thinking about what he just said, and what are your thoughts?
I love where Ron's head's at. It just helps my Harvard prediction a little more, you know. I think we're going to go 38-14. At first I had 38-12, but the math wasn't mathing on that end for Tech. So I'm going 38-14. Definitely taking that over 46.5. Book it, and definitely book the 21-point spread.
Damn. You giving all the advice I hear. People come looking for your ass. I'm going to tell them where you live when they email me too, Nico.
Do it.
I'm like, yeah, he lives in Vermont. Shit. I don't even know what the fucking city is in Vermont. Does Vermont even have fucking cities? I don't even know. That shit is a state, though.
Yeah, capital.
Right.
Yeah, didn't know that one.
Vermont, and that bitch. Like Iowa City, Vermont City.
Fuck it. I don't even know. They have like Burlington, but that's where people go skiing.
Man, that's probably where Burlington Coat Factory is from, then.
Probably, honestly.
I would only assume. Hey, okay, let me give my predictions. So, I think for that over and under, I think it's going to go under. I think just like how people thought Nebraska was going to, what the hell? Oh, that's I'm like, what the hell is that on my screen? It's my daughter's little sticky hand up there. I think they're going to undershine. I only think about 30 points total is going to be scored in this game. I don't think either offense is going to light it up. I think they're just going to stay above water at this point. So I think they're definitely going to go under that 47 if you take it that way, because, again, Nebraska does not score. So due to that, I'm thinking the score is going to be probably around how much did they score last game? 21 or some shit like that?
35.
35? Yeah, they ain't doing that shit again. I'll say 28. 28 to 14. What's that? That's over and under or under?
This man just said 20 or 21 for 2 touchdowns. That's hilarious.
20 to what? 14? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
It's 42.
Hilarious!
Hey, that's under it. You fucking right. Hey, I knew my quick math was going to get me going. Bada boom, bada bing.
Dude, hey, if you hit the under by 1 point, that's good for you, my guy.
You guys remember that score, 28-14, because my boy Smoke Harris, like I said, he's going to get a couple. That's just in his DNA to score.
I might have to hedge a bet or two with that parlay score you just gave, buddy. That might have to go on a parlay real quick.
Hilarious, man, because it's getting real in this field for real. So that's predictions from everybody, and we'll see what the fuck happens. You guys will see in the post game how we feel about that. I'm going to the casino to bet. I don't know about y'all. Like, I'm covering Nico up and shit. No one can see. There we go. I'm going to the casino to bet. I don't know about y'all, so.
I'm drinking.
Fucking right.
Probably no.
I'm going to bet on my liver.
Welcome back, everybody. Fuck everybody in this room first off. We're talking about no shows, everybody. Who do you think is not going to show up this game? and I got some good ones. But you know what? I always let my boy Rivera hit him first. Go ahead.
Well, I hope the penalties don't show up this week. Hopefully we don't have to get a bunch of false starts or whatever, but I'm going to rely on not showing up as our D-line trying to get that Big Mac sack. I don't know who any of them are.
I'll eat a Big Mac. I'm totally ketoed out, but if I get a free Big Mac for a sack, no homo. I'll do it. Oh, shit, we might get canceled for that. No homo, but fuck it. Too late now.
So, yeah, let's hope we can... hopefully our D-line steps up, but I feel like they're just going to play mediocre since they know who they're playing against.
Damn, so you think Lionheart is going to go back to New Jersey and get herpes or something like that? That's like the predominant fucking sexual
I mean, I think they'll play good, but they won't break out or have like a 10-sack game or whatever. They'll just play average and then get tossed up like we always do when we underestimate people.
I don't want any of our guys getting tossed up by some Louisiana guys.
I hope we don't get pancaked.
Man.
But I guess for Louisiana Tech, I looked into this guy. I don't think this Cecil Singleton Jr., senior from Cincinnati. Hopefully, he's like the team's leading interception dude with one. So hopefully he sticks to that. Hopefully he gets his ankle broken on one of our crappy receivers. So.
Got the shit blocked out of him and broken ankle. Hilarious.
Crisscross applesauce. That's who I'm going with.
Alright, Babakwa.
Alright, so, even though he's been doing good so far, Keith Willis Jr. for LA Tech, he's going to shit the bed this week. Nebraska, we are allowing under 50 rushing yards a game. We're either number 1 or 2 in
That's La Tech's bread and butter, though. So you think they're going to shut down their bread and butter?
Bro, absolutely.
Do you think our defense, the defense with black shirts that ain't got no black shirts, is going to do that?
But not to reminisce on the past, but because even just last week, dude, we shut down a fair amount of rushing attempts. Like, we're able to take away...
We did. I seen a lot of helmets on the ball.
Yeah. Like, I think we're pretty alert as far as rushing defense.
I think we woke up after the Minnesota game. Because you're right, they are way better compared to that game.
Yeah. But, I mean, that's in the past, but I think we can keep it rolling. We're either number 1 or number 2 in the country as far as rushing defense. So
I can tell you one thing. Person who I know ain't gonna show up to this bitch, and I'm happy ain't gonna show up, Jeff motherfucking Sims. Fuck that nigga, yo. Hey, he on that bench, riding it like a surfboard, got it all wet because he's sweating real hard, yo. No homo though. Get your ass back on that bench, Sims. He's done. I'm happy Harburg or Harborough, whatever the hell his name is. Keep him. Keep Jeff out. Make Jeff transfer to wherever the hell Bo Pelini is at or some shit like that. Maybe he could get some shine there or whatever, but...
Love Bo Pelini.
Hilarious.
Bring Bo back.
Huh?
Bring Bo back.
Right, man. Mike Riley's 3-0 at Oregon State, by the way.
That dude was ready.
Hilarious. So yeah, that's who I'm picking. Thank God he ain't showing up. And then for La Tech, I think their O-line is abysmal. I watched like highlights of their last game, and those guys are like straight up fucking mannequins. Like they might as well just fucking stand up and just go like this, like on Madden. You know how the linemen just used to get out, they just pop up and just stay like that and just move to the side and let you run by them and shit. That's exactly what La Tech's fucking O-line is about to look like this weekend. So again, Lionheart, you better fucking prove it, man. So yeah, that's who I'm thinking my no-shows are gonna be that offensive line, and then my nigga ass back Jeff Sims, get your ass back to that bench, bitch. Let's go. He's gonna hate coming on this show. I don't think you suck. I just think you don't fit for Nebraska. You need to go D2 or some shit like that. Maybe you'll get maybe. Hey, everybody, welcome back. We're at the final fucking segment, everybody. We're at the final predictions for this game before the game starts. So, first off, fuck everybody in this room and their predictions because Nebraska's going to lose. I'm changing my prediction, but I'm going to save it. Go ahead, Rivera. What do you think?
I don't think they're going to lose. I don't know what crack you're smoking, but I'm going to stick with the over from earlier. We're going to get the Huskers to win. We're going to get our boy Tristan, or I don't even know his name, Alvano. We're going to have him kick a field goal here and there. What was that?
You gotta get him a deal at Abelardo's.
I'll hook it up. He come talk to me. I'll talk to people. I know an owner at Abelardo's. We'll do an official sponsor. Holler at me, Abelardo, Alvano. I keep forgetting, but we'll go with the Huskers, 45-14.
Damn, did you raise yours?
Yeah, by a field goal. I think the Huskers will break the over by themselves, but
Damn.
we'll get 2 touchdowns in the first half like we did last week.
Nebraska hasn't scored 50 points in 50 years.
Well, it's gotta happen sometime or another.
You're right, it do have to happen again. You know, comments come around a lot.
That is why I'm sticking to the 38-14. That's my score. Making some money. If you're
It's only 10 more points than what the fuck mine was. You changed yours too now? What are you adding on? A safety and a field goal or some shit?
Here you go. Talking out trip. That was my original score.
Oh.
Still wearing the same dish rag. So,
I'm wearing the same beater every week.
here we go. As I was saying, if you're looking to make some money, take that over 46.5 because it's definitely going over. And then also, if you want to, book yourself a separate ticket, make a little extra, take that 20.5 spread because we're 21 in these bitches. Book it.
I guarantee that these motherfuckers are about to lose. I'm flipping the score. I'm flipping it. It's going to be 28-14 La Tech. The Nebraska offensive line, like I said, is not going to be what they should be. That is the problem with Nebraska, okay? Is that offensive line is not dominant. When different past winning teams of Nebraska were winning and those singular offensive lines went to singular NFL teams, those offensive linemen blew up those teams and made those teams not bad but better. And so again, I don't see anyone on that line right now that deserves that kind of credit, no matter what quarterback is out there, no matter what running back is out there, blah, blah, blah. So that's why I'm fucking flipping my fucking score, because at the end of the fucking day, I can never trust Matt fucking Rule, and fuck his play calling, because that shit is like a basic fucking Madden or 2K playbook. The motherfucker can't even run a correct play action play. It's just not good. So, I'm figuring this is going to be a bad turnaround for them. And, yeah, they're going to get screwed in the a-hole. And, yeah, fuck the Rule, baby. No rule. No rule. No rule. Hey, we talking about getting fired this week, y'all. But, yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking is that, that's going to happen. Welcome back to the show, everybody. We're coming in after the game here, and let me tell you, it was a different piece of work than what we thought it was going to be. The result is what we thought it was going to be, but how we got to that result, totally different. So go ahead and introduce yourself, guys. Let everybody know who you are before we get started on this reaction. So,
Ron Rivera, I'm the pro college nerd. Never played band in college, but I don't know why I'm that name, so welcome, y'all.
College dropout, Nico. Yeah, I dropped out. I like it. So,
here we are. Well, I tell you one thing. Ron got drunk as hell for that game for free.
Damn right.
Well, now we're coming back for reactions, everybody. Let me tell you, like I said earlier, this was definitely not what the hell we thought it was going to be for this game, but it happened. I'll say that. And since it happened, we're going to talk about it. So who the hell wants to go first? Rivera, you going first, man?
Yeah, I'll go first. Try to make me a little drinky. But one thing I will say is we started off slow, but we ended up strong. I thought we were going to score more, but the flags killed us, obviously, as they always do. Abelardo Albano needs to work on his kicking game, but it's okay. Hopefully we'll need him for next game, which we'll get to. But overall, we played pretty good. Defense stopped the run, held down on the pass, and yeah, good game all around.
Okay, Bavako, what you got for us?
Man, win's a win. Me, my words on my Harvard a little bit because I thought the guy was going to do two throwing, two rushing, and put in half speed, but it was the same type of quarterback that I wanted to see that could, possibly bring that to the table. And we do need to clean up the flag as always. I mean, but who the hell knows when that will actually happen? I mean, it's been years of that. Like
That'll be a bonus for Matt Rule when that happens.
yeah, let's be real. Like that's gonna take a while.
Well, I feel like the biggest reaction of the game was no turnovers. Oh my God, and ass-back Sims made a perfect appearance of not turning the ball over for us because he was the person turning the ball over for us or setting people to get turned over. So that was a huge turnaround. Was, oh my goodness, we didn't give the ball to the other team. And then on top of that, we used our feet. You know how people say you should use your head in certain situations? Well, Nebraska needs to use their feet in a certain situation. And so when I say that was amazing to see them go back nostalgic and be crazy with their feet work and rush for 300 plus yards and pass for a couple hundred yards, that again was just out of this world to see that from Nebraska because it has been so long. Like I said, the last time we seen a performance like that was from T-Magic Taylor Martinez. So it's been almost a good decade since the last time someone has ran and passed like that without turning the ball over for any team that we play against. So really, really good.
Who would have been back then?
Amir Abdullah.
Yep.
Yeah, we did good. T-Magic was at the game, so it was a good show for him to watch.
Right. Oh, he was at the game?
Yeah, him.
Was he trying to sell people car loans or something like that from his dad's dealership?
I don't know, but he over here, they impressed.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, everybody, that's our reactions. It wasn't anything that we expected, but hey, we got the job done. That's the key thing, is getting the job done, and we did that. So we're going to keep moving forward, and we'll talk about that moving forward here in a second. But first, we're going to get into some big moment plays that happened in the game, and we'll let you guys know what we think about that. Hey everybody, we're back now. We're going to give everybody our big moment plays and the stats that we seen from the game that really excited us. So Ron, go ahead, get the ball rolling. What stat and what play did you see in the game that really made your eyes pop out of your shades?
I'm going to go with these corny plays. Time of possession is one good stat. We had the ball longer than the other team, so that's what helps us win football games. We have more time. We ran efficiently. We passed a little bit, but we still did good. We did all our work on the ground. I guess moment play is just, I don't even know, our defense stepping up, holding them down to rushing yards. I have no moment plays. I was too much, so I just watched the score, watched them score.
It's supposed to be the Fadone play, Rivera, damn it. The fingertip catch was supposed to be your moment play.
Fadone was good off the fingertips catch. That was a good pass.
People, if you didn't know, we're not willy-nilly in this. We talked about this beforehand. Ron can't remember a 5-minute conversation from yesterday. Today, Fadone Rivera,
I was ready for it. This guy interrupting my playtime, but
You don't get any playtime. Rewind.
I wish if I got playtime, but here we are.
But go ahead. So no big moment plays. And your stat
I was
was
taking all my shots, and that was it.
I've
Watching these
seen longer TikTok videos than the time of possession that they've had. Go ahead, Babakwa.
Oh, all right. Give me the first quarter aggressiveness, man. I'm sorry. Let me end of the first quarter aggressiveness. So we got Heinrich Harburg run for the 43 yards. Then Anthony Grant 3 consecutive carries for 19 yards. And then we go for it on 4th and 4. Hit that first. Billy Kemp for the touchdown first. Keep the aggressiveness going. Like that formula through the rest of the season.
Okay. Pretty solid play right there. Pretty solid play. Better than Rivera's. There are no moment plays. Yeah, they beat him, Ryan. You talking about there wasn't no moment plays in a damn win. What do you want, a loss for moment plays? Anyway, my big moment play was that 72-yard breakout run by my boy Harburg, the size 17, 6'6" German wrecking ball. I'm just going to assume he's German when the last name that's hard like that definitely is German. So hilarious. Funny if he was like Austrian or some shit like that. That'd be really fucked up. Be like, no, I'm not German. Anyway, that 72-yard run was utterly amazing. That was so nostalgic in the sense of what we used to see for Nebraska breakout plays and stats and things like that. To see him just rushing down the field with people chasing him and nobody being able to keep up with him made me think of Scott Frost and so on and so forth. And it was just amazing. So then that takes me to my stat. To touch on the running play, the stat that 72-yard play contributed to was the 312 rushing yards that Nebraska tallied up. And let me tell you, that hasn't happened for Nebraska in a long time for rushing yards. Like, you're talking about having to go back before Taylor Martinez and stuff like that. Because, again, when he went off, Amir didn't go off. When Amir went off, he didn't go off. It was, pick your poison type of situations. We never had a duality of a running back and a quarterback do this at the same time. So to push out 312 yards versus any team is a really good look for Nebraska because, again, that is not something that we produce on a regular basis, let alone, in a season and any game. So that's our big stats and our moment plays, everybody. Stay tuned. We're going to get back at you, and we're going to talk about those big players that made those big plays and then talk about the final things before the next game. So stay tuned, and we'll get you posted. Now let's start. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. We're here to talk about the 3 breakout players from the game that we watched here against La Tech. So first off, we're going to start off with my boy Rivera. Go ahead, Rivera. Tell the world what you think.
Well, 3 players I think that did pretty good. I'm going to go with Omar Brown for my defense. He had 8 total tackles, 7 solo ones, so he's part of the reason we're doing good on defense. Keep up with those tackles. I love how we're tackling, by the way. No more patty cake tackles.
Right.
So we're getting better on that, so that's what's been improving. Player number 2, I'm going to go with Brian Buschini, our punter. He had 6 punts, but 5 of them were inside the 20.
Uh-oh,
so
Buschini.
Gave LA Tech some rough time trying to get out of their field and just keep punting back to us. So that was great to see us with more possession time of possession. I'm telling you guys. And then finally, I got.
Who are you, Bill Belichick Rivera? Get the hell out of here.
Damn right. Gotta give my boy some love. The coldest Crawford came back to Lincoln just to get an ass whooping, but he didn't make 2 catches.
He came back like COVID, weak as fuck.
He didn't do anything special, but he came out and showed why we missed him, kind of.
Hilarious. So why we let his ass go. That's what the hell we showed.
Now he's back in Louisiana doing AC commercials.
Hilarious. That definitely don't work. Okay, Bavakwa, what do you got?
Well, I got Anthony Grant for one. His average yards, he's killing it. He takes the work. 25 yards a carry. I mean, Louisiana Tech receiver, Irish Allen, caught balls 100 yards with a touchdown. No, still got the ass whooping. And then, honestly, John Bull at defense. I mean, 3 of them. I also like what the did. We're aggressive defense, and like Rob said, we're not tackling anymore.
Damn right, we're actually playing defense and fucking tackling.
Trying. They must have got some hard tackling dummies this week.
Had to have.
Got those real people tackling dummies. I want to look. My 3 breakout players, man. Who would have guessed these guys? Except for Kemp. Look, I already gave away one of my breakout players. My first one, my boy Harburg, out there producing over 200 plus yards of offense. What? Dude is only 18 years old and producing more offense than every quarterback since Taylor Martinez.
I thought he was 20.
Whatever. Point is, this dude is young, and he's producing better than anybody I've ever seen at quarterback, even a little bit better than Taylor Martinez, because remember, Taylor had a very big turnover issue. So, knock on wood, hopefully our next game doesn't rear its ugly head of what Nebraska quarterbacks usually have an issue with. But right now, he's doing a really, really awesome job. So hats off to him. I think he's going to continue to have a great season. My next one is going to be Kemp the fourth, the receiver. Oh, my goodness. Dude is like a speed demon waiting to happen. I swear if he lost like 10 more pounds and maybe ran like a 4.4 or a 4.3, he might actually be drafted somewhere. Right now, he just look like he'd be a really, really good leverage blocker in the NFL or something like that. But he's got some zip to his feet. Again, he just needs opportunities. I think they need to set up more plays for him, and I think we'll really get to see him shine as a player once he gets that chance. And then my last one is a sneak, because nobody expected the White Mamba to come out on defense tonight. But my boy Isaac Gifford, when I tell you, dude was balling out. Only Caucasian corner out there locking up the receivers. Only Caucasian corner out there making turnover plays and making big money plays. Again, deserving of all of the black shirt that he's going to get and wearing that single-digit number on and so on and so forth. He was very, very awesome. And I feel like him and a couple of the other corners are definitely going to be very high draft picks. But him in this last game versus La Tech, he was going inside, outside, played a little bit of rush, blitzed a little bit. He was hair on fire all over the place. So hats off to Gifford, because he played his tail on fire and ended the game well with the hat trick of some tackles, some breakups, and a turnover. So awesome job. So now that we got the damn reactions out of the way, everybody, or not the reactions, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. We got the 3 big players out of the way. Now we're going to fucking forget about La Tech. No one wants to remember this game anymore. It was too easy. There was no challenge. It was stupid, okay? Now we're going to get into the big cheese of it all. We're going to talk about the next opponent, Michigan. The Michigan Wolverines. Roar! Welcome back, everybody. We're finishing it off right. We're going to be talking about the next opponents. Show me my opponent is the boys, Michigan Wolverines. Oh, my goodness. Big Blue is coming. No, we're going to their building, or are they coming to our building?
They're coming out as number 2.
Oh, man. So they're coming to our building, number 2 in the nation, coming to
We're gonna get number 2
Cornhusker Nation. And let me tell you, they're going to get their fill of tourism because they're going to see all of the lights. It's going to be fireworks. It's going to be people shooting things. It's going to be everything going off. The sun might fall out the sky because everyone's scoring a touchdown for the Wolverines next Saturday. Shoot. Soleil, you might get to put on some pads next Saturday and score for the Michigan Wolverines on Nebraska. Make-A-Wish Foundation status. So that's my big reaction is Michigan 38-21. Nebraska is going to get waxed 28-0 by the first half, and then everything after that is just going. Huh?
You calling the score already?
Yeah, I'm going to call it already. This is going to be a pretty easy one. You know, Jim Harbaugh or John, whichever one is, the Harbaugh boy, Super Mario brother is coming back. So you know when Super Mario brother come back, you know what's about to happen. A whole bunch of mushrooms and little chickadees getting crushed and shit like that on the stage. So, again, Matt Rule's little fat mushroom self is about to get chomped on, and then he about to go Super Mario brother. And it's going to be on like popcorn definitely next Saturday. So keep it on. Night game, too, if I remember right. So the big lights go. Huh?
2:30.
Fuck, Ron. Shut up. Okay? Stop messing up my take. It's a night game of mine, all right? It's going to take it till night. All right? So, anyway, it's a night game. The big lights are going to come on, and everything is going to be great for Michigan, but sorry, Nebraska. It's going to be another loss. Come out the big screen, and Nico's just like, no. Go ahead. Who wants to go next?
I'll go next. Shit. I mean, I think honestly, yeah, they're what? They're number 2 in the country, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking at what the running back does. He's good, but I believe in our rushing defense against any. I think they're gonna have to put it in the air a lot more. That might make it a little closer for us, but who the fuck knows what penalty? Like penalty. I think that they're gonna have to put it in the air a lot more. I think it's gonna be maybe 35, 20.
You said 35-24?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of confidence in our offense scoring points, but okay.
Yep.
I mean, I guess I did say 21, so it's not that far away from what I said. Vera, speak.
I ain't gonna give no score prediction until next week.
Oh my God, what a
I
prima
would just
donna.
go with,
Throw out some numbers, Rivera.
We're gonna get number 2 on. That's all I know. So
Number 2 is gonna number 2.
they're gonna dookie all over us. But I believe, as Nico said, I believe in our rush defense. Their rush defense, they're pretty good as well. So it'll be a good old-fashioned run game. And then the passes where they'll kill us with J.J. McCarthy. So there's we'll see. And then also one thing that Lewis made me think of, our Harburg's back. So Harburg versus Harborough.
The Har Bowl, that's what we're gonna call it. Hey,
We'll see what happens, but I feel confident until that kick happens right when it starts, and then hopefully we can hang tight with them. But if not, it's gonna be a rough.
You see this thick sweat on my forehead? That's gonna be Matt Rule forehead right before kickoff.
He about to be drooling.
This gonna be his hat by the end of the game. This is gonna be all the way back here. Like, you know, I just need to, you guys just need to let me off the field, okay? Just cart me off, fake an injury.
I'm confident in the Huskers, but I'm also a realist when it comes to games. So unless we play the most perfect game in Nebraska history, we're gonna lose this one.
Guaranteed. If we win this one, I'll put us back in the top 25. I'll make some citation calls to the NCAA to be like, look, Nebraska needs to be in there. Because if they beat John Harbaugh, Michigan, with Harbaugh, whatever the hell his name is, man.
I think it's Jim.
No, it's John.
Yeah, it's Jim Harbaugh.
Jim? Oh, it's Jim? I thought John was the one in Michigan.
John's the Ravens dude.
Priceless. I've been getting their names mixed up for years then.
Hopefully Harbaugh gets mad that Harburg comes
All those
back.
Harbaughs look the same anyway.
Jim and John, yeah, they do.
Priceless. Well, that's our reaction for right now, guys. Tune in a couple of days and we'll get our heads together and and I guess give you some real reactions. But that's just our heart speaking for what we think is going to happen to Nebraska here in the coming days. So thanks, boys, for showing up. We got another Them Dudes Talking NUs in the trash right now. It's going to be our first one that you guys actually see. So enjoy it. I hope you do. And we'll have some special guests as we keep going. But again, thanks, guys, for showing up. And you guys have an awesome rest of your week. And we'll see you guys on Thursday night, Friday morning, something like that. You guys will see this show next week. Peace out. Love you guys.
Peace.
Nebraska going to lose. Hooray. Thanks a lot.